What's up everybody? Welcome back. Today's going to be a little different of a video. We're going to take a break from the exploring and getting kicked out of places. People have been asking to do a van tour, so today's your lucky day. Let's do it. And I bought this van in June 2021 with my brother Bobby after we sold our mom's house. This is a 2021 Dodge Ram ProMaster 2500, 159-inch wheelbase, high roof. The inside space is 6'3" and the length is about 12 feet. This is actually the second build of this van. Bobby and I built the van out by ourselves at the beginning with just a drill and a jigsaw. The original plan when we were building it was to try to use as much stuff from the house as we can, and it came out pretty cool. It definitely looked like something our mom would have decorated. After Bobby passed away, there's a couple changes I wanted to make. After being on the road with him for a few months, there's definitely things that we wanted to change, and I think it's true when people say don't completely build your van out right away, because you'll figure out things you want to change down the road, and that's exactly what happened to us. So that's why I made some of the changes that we did. So before we start the tour, I have to give my mom credit for the style in here. Now, I'd say about 90% of this stuff in here was from her house. She was a collector of all sorts of things and was an artist, and she always used to say that she was cool before it was cool to be cool. So don't think this is just me and my style. This is a mix of the whole family. Alright guys, so let's do this. Let's go up front and I'll show you what it looks like up there. So there's a story behind the door. These are all stickers from artists on Instagram. Check out my first two videos. They'll give a good story what it's all about. So nothing too special up here. This is where I keep my extra water. I keep 3 of these 6-gallon jugs. It lasts me about almost 2 weeks, about 18 gallons. Keep my headphones and beanies up here. Change Bobby's sunglasses, pair of my sunglasses. This is actually stuff that was in Bobby's pockets when he passed away. So I always keep that up here with his glasses. Windy out today. So here in the front seat, this is where I keep my sticker stash. I also keep my trash up here, and you guys check out my last 2 videos, you know the story behind that thing. But so these are the stickers that I had my friend Brian make for me. This is some of my brother's art. So the back has a message about Bobby as well, a little story about him, and then the suicide hotline. I want to help spread Bobby's art around and suicide awareness. I'll be printing these out every month for my Patreon that I'm starting soon. This up here is just extra storage. I got bags here, cords, extra tools and stuff, Bobby's markers, this other stuff. And then I put these curtains up here. Hold on with those clips. This is up there with a bungee cord. Now I'll show you something cool you could do with this. Take this off here. Bungee cord. Put it up there. And you got yourself a little privacy curtain. So behind the seat, I just keep a yellow chair and some of this other random stuff. This other chair. These chairs were actually from my mom's house. She used them a lot in the backyard. So the van came with this flooring. They say it's wood, but it has this black plastic on it. And then I put this industrial rug. And then that's like a kitchen rug there. And then the flooring back here, I just bought those little squares. They're like $2 each, and just did squares in the rest of the van. No insulation, unfortunately. So this cabinet here I bought at Home Depot. This is a 36-inch cabinet. This is a 12-inch cabinet, two separate pieces, and then the countertop. Funny story behind this. So this is a 36-inch, and then there was a 30-inch, and I couldn't figure out why the 36-inch one was cheaper. I got back in the van and opened it up, that it was a sink cabinet. So this right here was just a fake cabinet. So these two pieces here are something from the backyard at my mom's house that was hanging up. I keep a lock on here. I mean, if someone wanted to get in here, they could, but it stops a quick robbery, so I had to do something with this space. This part was pretty much stapled from the inside, so I just popped those staples out. So I just put magnets here and these hinges here. Just made it a little door. This is where I keep all my cutting board, pots and pans, bacon press, burger press. It's a nice little space. And this thing, this rail, actually came from the inside of that. This is a cool little finger I got at my mom's house. This is where I just keep extra baby wipes, Jade's comb, koozies. And then I bungee this while I'm in travel to this guy. This cabinet's just a storage cabinet, fire extinguisher, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, my rocks, Windex. So in here, I got spices, and then tools, camera gear, more spices, some oil. And since this was a sink cabinet, I had to put this shelf in here too. Gives it an extra layer of space. So I got plenty of counter space here. This is where I keep some of my knives and cooking utensils, fork, my light. This is like a little memorial that I made for Bobby. It has some of the jars and bottles that he found, and I filled them up with some rocks that he found while we were on the road. For lighting, I have these strip lights here, which are okay. I got these patio lights that go along there. I also have Velcro lights that stick up there. So this cabinet here, this was something that was from our mom's house that we salvaged and thought was a good idea to put in here. This was a sign hanging on the fence at my mom's house. This is like an astrology cloth that was buried in a box at my mom's house too. She definitely collected cool stuff. In here I got my coffee stuff, some bowls, cooking utensils, more bowls, plates up here. This one I keep my Dutch oven down there, dry stuff, potatoes, rice, ramen noodles. And then in here, I got my knife sharpener, extra knives, the poker, spoon, measuring cups, pot holder, funnel, extra spices, propane, extra stuff, kiwis. Got this cool little rack there from the Container Store. And this is just pretty much a pantry. All my dry food, eggs. It's been cold out, so I've just been keeping the eggs in here. And that just stays shut with that little guy there. Right here's the microwave I never use. The thermometer on top. This is a cabinet my mom used to keep bread in. I pretty much use it for toiletry stuff and toothpaste, rags, cleaning stuff, vitamins. This is my mom and Bobby. Cheeky. They get top seats in the ride. This is an art piece that somebody sent me. His name is Mad Soul. He's a Las Vegas artist. That's another art piece from Australia. In between here is just some pads. This is a fold-out table. Jade's hiking bowl. And it's got shoes down here. My cooker stove down there. And over here I just keep my towel. Some bags, has my climbing gear in it. That's got my fishing stuff. That's got printer and Cricut machine in there. Hiking backpack. My suitcases. I keep my clothes in here, and then I keep boxers and sunglasses and socks in there. And that's a bouldering pad. I use the other one outside. Crash pad makes for a good step into the van. And then down here's my little sleeping cave. These are all different blankets that my mom got from the flea market. It's a tight fit back in there, but it's cozy. I just have a few layers of blankets and then this 3-inch foam. And then I also have a camping pad down there too. This is extra carpet from what I didn't need when I was doing the floor. Laundry bag. This is actually a bunk bed that I made from wood at the house. And I pretty much use this corner post as a hat rack and jacket rack. Got the hats there. Different jackets. Under the bed is just, I just keep storage. This is like toilet paper, dog food, dog bowls. That's the poop bucket. Got some stuff back there. Got my 2 power sources. This is a Blue Eddy 2000 watt. And then this is another Blue Eddy 2400 watt. All that stuff back there that's different cords, different chargers. These things are charged by 4 100 watt solar panels that I have mounted on the roof. This is my fridge. It's a Bodega 50 quart dual fridge freezer. This is where I keep my soap and garbage bags. Got this thing bungee cord so it doesn't go all over the place. So this is pretty much my office. This is where all the magic happens. This counter right here is actually a countertop from my grandma's house that my uncle kept and gave it to me after I was building the van out. And this is a mouse pad from Bobby's computer. These are 2 controllers to the Max Air fans, which I'll show you in a second. Calendar. This was something from my mom's house that's been there since I was a little kid. All these different creatures on there. Picture of my mom. This is a picture my cousin gave me. This is something that Bobby found in the desert a couple of days before he passed away. These are sticker slappers that my buddy Brian that printed out the stickers for me gave me. They're like extendable poles. And then down here, you got the paper towel rolls, the third jug. Got some extra dog leashes back there, trash can, water jugs, pee jug, spray bottle. Up here, this is a cool carving that I got from Oregon as a birthday present for my mom. This is something else I used for shade in the van. It's something that was hanging up in the backyard. It actually fit this area perfectly. That's hung up with these pretty cool hooks. This is my hangboard for climbing. Try to keep my arms and my hands strong. I should be using it more often. It's pretty windy, so these doors are gonna swing open. But this is something I made with some extra wood. Got a hatchet there, extra rug, fishing pole, sledgehammer, door that's folded open. Got a tool there, rake, poop shovel, grill grate. So I'll give you an underview of the bed. I was actually pretty proud of myself making this. So up here we just got a sleeping bag, art supplies, a bunch of stickers that people sent me. This box has vegetables in it, extra paper towels, a tent, antifreeze. Got the old Florida license plate, the old Oregon license plate. And then up here is I think these are my mom's Nevada plates. Let's see, down here we got an umbrella, storage in there. This has a bunch of tools, tarp, more random knickknacks, Mr. Buddy heater. This is like all my winter stuff, like gloves and Jade's jacket, extra beanies, skateboard. Got the light, metal detector, telescopic ladder, which I highly recommend. And this is a drawer that was actually from my mom's old desk. Open that up. It's got some random stuff in here. So the back of the van is where I have Bobby's stickers. I'm hoping that one day the whole back of the van is covered up with his art. So I guess the last thing I need to show you guys is the ceiling and the walls. I didn't really go too much into detail how I did the walls and the ceiling, so let's go check that out. So the walls and most of the ceiling is this, it's like this thin, like plywood almost stuff from Home Depot. There's insulation back there, and then we also did this trim all around the van too, different colors. Something I did pretty recently was I was at my friend's house in Oregon and they had a bunch of extra barnwood. I put some of it to use and stained it, made a cool looking ceiling. So back here I did some barnwood too, came out real nice. And also, like I said, I have two Max Air fans. I got one in the front of the van, and then I have one in the back too, And I actually spray painted this part brown to make it blend in a little bit better. And this right here is a super cool astrology poster from the 70s that my mom had wrapped up in plastic still. So something you probably noticed that I don't have either is running water. I usually just take showers when I can, or take sponge baths, you know, boil up some water. And then for dishes, I use the spray bottle, paper towels, and then I use these two. Pack of 3 of these usually lasts me about a month, so that's my water situation. Jade's bed usually lays right there at night, but she likes catching that sun. Alright guys, well I think that's it. I've showed you everything in the van. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. It seems like there was a lot to show, but it's been fun. And as always, thanks for all the love. It's fun seeing the channel grow, and I hope that I can be an inspiration to somebody out there who feels like they've lost everything in the world. Just know that there's always hope and you're always loved, and just to keep pushing forward and never give up. Just stay true to yourself, and just know that there's people out there that love you, and if there's people out there that'll help you out and talk to you, so just don't be scared to reach out. Alright guys, well, love you all. We'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.